will Casey come back? That is a possibility. You know, me and Derick talked about that, and that's a possibility for me too. I realize I've been doing TV for a long time. I added it up, and I think this year is my 18th year of network television straight, because I went straight from House into Chicago Fire. And we were coming up to the 200th episode, and so I called Derick on making a personal decision, and called Derick and broke in the news that I thought it was time to leave the show. And he agreed that we should at least get Casey to 200 episodes. And it was a difficult decision because I've loved this show from the start, but there's other things that I would like to do in the future, and there's some family that I need to take care of. And 18 years is a long time. That's a long stretch. And also, I think we're also, tell me if I'm wrong, Derick, but I think we're the longest running Chicago show ever. Right?
Yeah, by 6 years. I think the one before this is, I'm just getting this from the crew, the crew, but they said there was a show called, it was like where the future was predicted in the newspaper. I forgot what the name of the show was. Early edition, but it was four seasons.
That's it.
Yeah.
And I was marking off these milestones and looking to the future, and, I called Derick, and Derick didn't want me to leave, but but we both agreed that if it was time for me, then it was time. So it was a difficult decision, but and I hate to leave the show because I do love this show, but when the time comes, the time comes. We'd been establishing this relationship for how many years?
3 years.
3 years, and we finally just got there, and Derick used it well, in the storyline that Casey's leaving and going to Oregon, therefore, for the right reasons. It all felt really organic. It was, it was difficult because I really like Kara. We've established a really, really nice relationship. I loved working with her. We got on so well. And there is the chance that I will come back too. So we're sort of toying with the, will Casey come back? That is a possibility. Me and Derick talked about that, and that's a possibility for me too. But I think it was written really well into the episode because they're trying to make this relationship work.
Yeah.
But they know that he's leaving, so they're sort of saying nothing's going to change. But
we're going to keep it alive. We're in a day and age where, because of FaceTime and easy airline tickets and phone calls, and I was telling Kara, I'll go off for 6 months to do a movie, and when my kids were little, but that's just part of the world. Nothing changed. And so this is a 3 year commitment that Casey's making, but hopefully we'll see him before those 3 years are done.
Well, if I can follow up with that, with the FaceTime thing, is Jesse filming things that we'll see his face, or will we just see Carol looking at the phone?
We didn't want to look. Jesse's been more than generous. So we didn't want to, I'm sure I'm going to hit him up, but for now he's finished for a little bit.
We have the Severide Stella wedding hanging over our head, and he's supposed to be the best man. Is there the possibility that he could return for a special event like that?
Yeah, Jesse, is there a possibility that you return for a special event like that?
How could I not?
Yes, I'm hoping. Here's the thing. I never try to predict what's going to happen production-wise, but we're in the camp of whenever Jesse wants to come do an episode with us, we will move mountains and earth to make that happen. So we've been talking. We've got some ideas of what that would be, and I'd say you hit the nail on the head on what some of those moments might be.
As a lead, it's you don't want to leave a show. Do you know what I mean? But I wanted to leave the show, and it was time for me. And So bittersweet. But yeah, just one cast member at a time. I'm sure you've heard that rumors spread like wildfire on sets, no?
Really?
but I imagine those were potentially some emotional conversations.
Yeah, because 10 years is not a short amount of time to make good friendships. But at the same time, it was okay, because there is the potential for me to come back. You know, I still am in Chicago right now. You know, I'm not running off to Los Angeles or anything. Although I might escape for a little bit of the winter. I might snowbird. That's what I hear people do. Yeah, my home here with my wife is in Chicago, and so I'm still going to be here, but I'm just stepping back for right now.
With Jesse possibly coming back at some point in the season, we'll see a kid Casey scene, I'm sure.
It's been an amazing run. I couldn't have asked for anything more. I'm going to miss it. I'm stepping away, but I'll be back.